In summarising the 1960s, it was an interesting decade for club rugby in Auckland. The number of available championship competitions across the grades grew from 18 to only 23 over the 10 years. However, the overall growth of the number of participating teams in comparison was astronomical, making winning championships more and more difficult, particularly in the younger grades where the numbers were so large. In 1960, there were 349 teams playing in Auckland rugby competitions. By 1969, that number had risen to 609 teams, and 350 of those were in the 12th to 15th grades. Suburbs enjoyed great growth as the decade wore on, and also did well to secure championships along the way. And while they didn't win as great a number of championships as in the 1950s, the world of club rugby in Auckland was growing and changing at such a rate that championships became even more treasured. Suburbs' haul of 20 championships in the 1960s compared to 23 in the 50s was still pretty significant, and there was a reasonable spread of different grades won, from the seniors winning the Alan McAvoy Shield in 1960 through to the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 14th and 15th grade championships being won during the decade. And the 4th grade championship was won the most by Suburbs in the 1960s, clinching that title on 4 occasions. During the 60s, there were a few more players who reached 100 senior championship matches played for Suburbs. Kay Peachy reached 150 first in 1962. Then John Carter reached 100 matches in 1963, having started playing seniors in 1958. Dave Cook also reached the milestone in 63, but took 4 more years than Carter to get there, having started in 1954. Carter went on to 150 matches in 1966. Meanwhile, Peachy retired at the end of that season on 197 matches. Bones Goodwin reached a century of matches in 1968. Then John Carter was the first player to reach 200 matches in 1969. After which Lloyd Dowd reached his 100 in the same season. As far as Auckland reps went in the 1960s for Suburbs, since the 5 players from Suburbs who played in Auckland A in 1960, only 1 player was selected from the club throughout the remainder of the 1960s, despite the Suburbs senior team performing consistently well, reaching the 6-team Gallagher Shield playoff series on 7 occasions in the 10-year period. Brian Williams played 4 matches for Auckland in 1962. Although many players were selected for Auckland 15s and Auckland grade teams during the 1960s, selection into the Auckland A team continued to elude the club's best players. Perhaps this would improve during the 1970s, which lay ahead.